to shut down a conversation really fast, you want to make people uncomfortable really fast, drop that word in a random conversation. Like, I just watch people contract, right? And it's like, I'm always experimenting with language slash everything. I'm always poking the bear to see where is humanity at. I don't know if it's an aquarium thing. I don't know if it's a 60th, gene key in the life's work thing, but I'm always kind of testing the fabric of humanity and just seeing where we at as a culture. And so I learned very quickly, like, people are very, very uncomfortable with that word, even when it's used in a non-racial setting. And I was talking to a friend of mine one day. We were pretty tight, and he was a Midwesterner, right? So very good, like strong moral center. And I was playing around, and I, again, dropped the Igorne word in making a different kind of comparison. And I watched him completely contract. And he was like, well, I would never say that word. And I'm like, okay, why not? Because it's not a nice word. I'm like, okay, but are you racist? No, I'm not racist. I'm like, well, if you're not allowing yourself to say a word, knowing that you're not using it to hurt anyone, then you're not free. Then you don't trust yourself. Not to mention how much power is being given to that word because it's the forbidden word. It's the word that we're not allowed to say. And so because we're not allowed to say it, again, I'm making quote marks with my fingers, because the idea that any external authority, whether it's a social contract or a thought policing mechanism, has any right to tell us what we are or are not allowed to say is a fiction. And it's a fiction that is holding humanity back, keeping us on our knees and keeping us from connecting from our true power and agency. Now, we play along with that by giving in to this social contract. And I want to be clear, I am not advocating for bringing this word, Igorne, back in terms of any sort of racial bigotry or hatred on any level. All you have to do is read my latest book, The Language of Betterarchy, and I'm not down with any name calling whatsoever, but I do know that by making it the forbidden word and creating all these guardrails around it, we are empowering it, and we are empowering an outdated bigotry, separation, hatred, and ugliness that it is time for us to heal.